making some sourdough breakfast bites for my husband for the week. So we're gonna start off by chopping some vegetables. We've got 1 red bell pepper. You're also gonna need 5 or 6 mushrooms. You can use whatever kind you like. No vegetables were harmed in making this video. You're gonna need about a cup of spinach, finely chopped. I'm just eyeballing this. A few more for good measure. Now we have our eggs. Egg reveal. Oh, I'm allergic to eggs, but we won't talk about that. And you're gonna need some milk. 6 eggs. Let's get cracking. 6. You're going to need a 1/4 cup of milk. We're just gonna whisk it up with a fork. It's sufficiently whisked when your wrist starts to hurt. For this recipe, you can use active bubbly starter or you can use discard. The only difference is if you're using discard, you need to use baking soda as well. So we're gonna be using 1 1/4 cups. I love this recipe because it uses so much discard. So if you have a lot of discard to use up and you're not allergic to eggs, this is a good recipe. Now we're just going to add in our chopped veggies. 1 teaspoon of sea salt. 1 teaspoon of dried parsley flakes. And 1 teaspoon of oregano. 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Fold all of this into the discard. Fold in the egg mixture. Now we're gonna pour the mixture into the prepared muffin pan that I had greased. This is gonna go in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. At this point, you can sprinkle some cheese on top if you want. My husband doesn't eat cheese, so I'm not doing it. I'll see you when they're done. Okay, I have let them cool in the pan for about 5 minutes, and now we're gonna transfer them to a wire cooling rack. Alright, that's it. They're just gonna cool here, and then I'll store them in the fridge, and my husband will just heat them up during the week when he wants them. The full written recipe will be in the caption. Hope you enjoy.